Hello, Commanders, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous Journey Across the Galaxy. We are continuing our adventures out to Beagle Point, having already crossed through the Galactic Center from the bubble. So there's the Galactic Center there, there's the bubble way back over here, and we are continuing our way all the way over to the other side where Beagle Point is. Let's go ahead and get off the ground, start on our journey, and I'll go over the kind of repetitive process that we use for the actual in-game portion of this. And, yeah, let's get close enough or far enough away that we can actually go. Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to be obscured there, but that's no big deal. We'll get up high enough and then jump to the next system. So the primary purpose of this series is to increase our exobiology rank up to elite. I don't know how. I mean, I imagine we're trying to get as high up into the elite categories as we can, but for the most part, I'm just trying to get elite, the elite moniker on my character. Let's see, there we go. So what we do is we jump into a system, hit the system map, check to see if anybody's already explored the area and made our job easy for us, and if they haven't, we will do a full spectrum system scan to see if there are any high value worlds, Earth-like worlds, ammonia worlds, and water worlds. If not, then we will either move on to the next system, or if there are 15 bodies or less, right around there, it kind of fudges around, it changes depending on my mood. We'll do a full scan to see if there are any biological signatures available. So, that's what we're going to be doing for today. On the discussion front, I normally just kind of talk my way through all of these videos because it's kind of boring just sitting here watching somebody doing the same thing over and over again. So for today's discussion, I'm hoping to put an end to the freaking Star Citizen thing. Oh my god. The back. Alright, so, you know, I tend to have strong opinions about things, but at the same time, if I don't care enough about the subject, it's just not worth the drama. And oh man, was the Star Citizen thing just not worth it. It was not worth the drama. I have gone ahead and just deleted the video, and you know, yeah, the internet won. That's fine. I don't care enough about it. They can win. They can have the win. I don't care. I don't have the patience to argue over topics that I don't even care about. I made the video because, you know, some of my viewers were recommending the game to me, and it's like, well, I've been messing around with that game since it came out, and I've never been all that impressed with it. So I made a video detailing how I personally found the experience to be unintuitive and kind of ridiculous, and I got a lot of flack because people were giving me grief about the fact that I didn't do the tutorial. Well, I didn't realize that there was a tutorial. I don't recall seeing anything about a tutorial. Yeah, I probably missed it or clicked through it or something. That's, you know, fine, whatever. But it's just when people start showing up in my Discord after I turn the comments off because I got tired of having to constantly respond to comments about it, you know, it's not worth it. You know, some people are gonna see that as like a bitch move. Okay, you know, I don't care enough about the game. I don't care enough about the game to put up with the drama. I'm a very low tolerance person when it comes to drama, and I'm just trying to be here and have a good time, and it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So, you know, if they want to feel like they won, they were right. They showed me up, whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. And the only reason I even bring it up here is just because I know that some of you are probably going to notice that the video isn't there, and you're going to be wondering why. And, you know, for those of you who actually watch my channel and, you know, are contributing members of making this a better place to be, making this channel better, you know, I do care about you guys, and I want to make sure that I'm transparent with you guys. And, you know, so their gripe with me is I was having a really hard time doing basic stuff in the game, and I didn't do the tutorial. Well, okay, I didn't realize that there was a tutorial. I don't recall having clicked off of a tutorial or saying no to a tutorial. I'm the kind of person that, you know, I'm trying to hurry up and get through the menu stuff and get into the game, so I didn't realize that it was there. Okay, fine, that's whatever. It's whatever. The fact remains that, you know, my experience was my experience. And, you know, if my experience was not indicative of what they thought was reasonable, that's fine. And I was perfectly willing to leave the video up and just turn off the comments so I didn't have to. I don't like having I try to respond to as many comments as I can, and I don't like seeing unreplied comments in my YouTube studio. So it was taking me a lot of extra time I didn't really want to spend having to put a cut and paste comment, even just a cut and paste comment into what these people were saying. So it's yeah, I know. People are going to see it the way that they see it. Nothing I say is going to change anybody's mind. I learned that a long time ago. So whatever people do, you're going to see it the way that you're predisposed towards seeing it. Some people are going to think that, you know, I gave up like a little bitch. You know, okay, that's fine. I don't care. It just is not worth the drama. I care about people who are approaching me with a reasonable attitude. And some people are going to understand that, you know, some fights just aren't worth fighting, and I'm not interested in putting in a bunch of time trying to defend my position on a game I don't even care about. It just does. It's not a good use of my time. So some of you will understand, some of you will not. That's fine. I will say that anybody who decides to come into my Discord trying to force their opinion on me will be banned, kicked and banned, because, you know, I'm not here to get into arguments with people about a freaking video game. You're free to like your video game. You're free to go play your video game. You're not free to come harass me because you don't like what I said about your game. You know what I mean? That's like coming into someone else's house. That's like coming to someone's house and banging on their door and trying to force them to listen to you about their conversation. It's like, no, get off my porch, dude. Just everybody has this need to be right these days, and it's like, why don't you just go find something else to do with your time? You really you're so you need to be right. Oh, I didn't realize we were in the 20. I'm sorry. I'm only half focused on the game because, you know, it's one of my standard rants. Those of you who watch my content know that sometimes these videos are going to be rants about things. It is what it is. I had one person who felt the need to leave a comment saying, I complain a lot. It's like, well, yeah, I complain a lot because there's a lot of stuff to complain about. And until my viewer base starts making it clear that they're not interested in that, I'm going to continue making the videos the way I make them. My metrics are, I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything when I say this. I'm just, you know, I'm stating facts. The metrics for my channel are vastly positive. They compared to the number of views and the like to dislike ratio and the comments and stuff that I receive. Outside of the Star Citizen video, that one received a lot of hate, which, you know, I was expecting a lot of people not to like it. I was not expecting it to be people actively going out of their way to, you know, oh, you offended me, so now I'm gonna make sure you know it. Like, geez, dude, you guys don't have anything better to do with your time? I have less than 1,000 subscribers, and you're going out of your way to make sure that I know you didn't like what I had to say about your game? Like, dude. Priorities, man, priorities. You should really find something else to do. If too many people have too much time on their hands or something. Like, I have a lot of time on my hands. I don't go around to videos I disagree with and start like trying to seek people out so I can make sure that they know you suck. Ugh, you suck. Like, come on. What kind of person are you where you feel the need to do that? That's some serious, oh, biological, there we go. That's some serious insecurity. I don't know. I would like to have a discussion in the comments about this, a reasonable discussion. If you're just coming here to defend your game, I don't want to hear it. But, you know, I would like to have a discussion about this idea that people feel the need to just come into your space and force their opinion on you. It's not enough for them to just be allowed to have their own opinion. No, you will agree with me. You will agree with me. Like, dude, are you that insecure that you feel the need to force people to agree with you? You know what I mean? I don't know. Life is too short to be up in all this drama. I don't have the patience for it. Like, the older I get, the less patience I have for this kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, I deleted the video. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. There are certain issues that I'm willing to stand on. Like, there are hills I'm willing to die on, and Star Citizen just is not one of them. It's really not. So I was fine up until the point that people decided, no, we're gonna slide up into your Discord and make sure we know that you're a piece of shit. Like, All right, you know, the video's gone. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So, look. Why are we moving around? Okay, I mean, I touched the stick, but I didn't think I moved it past the dead zone. So, you know, my philosophy is, if you don't like my content, why are we turning off to the right? Not sure what's going on with my joystick. I have enough of a dead zone in there that it shouldn't be just yanking around like that. That was weird. My philosophy for my channel is that, you know, if you enjoy my content, great. And if you don't, okay, go find something else then. I don't understand this need that people have to make their opinions known. Your opinion doesn't matter. Like, seriously, it doesn't. On the internet, your opinion has absolutely no meaning. Those of you who enjoy my content, I appreciate it. I truly, truly do. If you don't enjoy my content, that's totally fine. Go find something else to watch. Nobody's forcing you to sit here and watch the video. There is a back button in whatever browser that you're using that will allow you to leave the video that you're watching and go find something else that you actually like to watch. This arrogance that people have to think that their opinion actually matters to anybody else but them is just staggering. It's staggering. The narcissism of people today is just, I don't know. I grew up in a, I mean, my generation definitely grew up being taught that, you know, we're special and blah, blah, blah and all that stuff. So, you know, I guess I should kind of be in that category, but my personal upbringing was such that it was very clear that my opinion does not matter to anybody but me. And, you know, it's just, I don't get it. I don't get why people feel the need to do that. Nobody's forcing you to watch my content, so if you don't like it, then go. I'm not gonna be hurt if you click off my video. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm here to provide content that I want to provide, and some people are gonna like it and some people aren't. So, you know, and if you fall in the latter category, feel free to walk out the door and don't let the door hit you on the way out. Ugh. It's not that see, I know I talk about this stuff and I know how it comes across to some people. It's like, well, you're complaining an awful lot for somebody who doesn't care. It's like, yeah, I know, but it's not that I care about people's opinion of the game. It's just, it's that I don't understand this. I don't have a tolerance for drama, and I don't understand why people go out of their way to do it. Like, what do people get out of all of this? What do you guys get? For those of you who do stuff like that, what do you get out of hopping onto someone's channel trying to make sure that they know that you don't like what they had to say? Like, really? You think that we care in the slightest? Oops. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to get out of the thing. Okay, so Fonticula, that's going to be those big mushroom ones. Like, what do you guys get? What do people get out of that? Like, just, you get to feel like you were right? I'm right, you're wrong. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I guess that's what's wrong with a lot of the world right now. Nobody can just be content with their own opinion. They have to make sure that everyone else agrees with them. Like, they need someone else to validate them so that they can feel like they're like what they think is right. If you need someone else to make you feel right, then you're not right. You're just a jerk. You're just insecure. If you need other people to come around and validate the way you think, then, you know, you need to be reevaluating the way you think. I don't know. I know I get on here on these videos and I talk about things ad nauseum. It's mostly because I just need to keep talking for the video, and until another topic pops into my head, I just have to keep talking about whatever it is. You know. So, like I said, hopefully removing the video has cut off the source of the issue, and I won't have any more people going out of their way to come into my freaking Discord to bother me. Like, you know, I'm not necessarily trying to build a community on my Discord, really. I'm just trying to provide you guys with a place to, you know, come hang out if you want. But if there is gonna be a community that grows over there because you guys enjoy my content enough to come, you know, be on the server and, you know, be there for updates or whatever it is that ends up turning into, I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be a place where drama is tolerated. If you come into my Discord and you decide you're gonna start talking a bunch of crap and making a big deal about things, you're gonna be kicked very quickly, because that's not the purpose of my server. It's to provide a place for people to connect together. And if you come in there and become a source of irritation to anybody, you're gone. You're gone. End of story. Because I personally have no patience for drama, and I'm not going to allow anybody else to come in and create a bunch of drama. If you don't know how to act and be polite and have reasonable discussion about things, then you're gone. End of story. And I don't care if you don't like it. It's like I said, I don't care that people disagree with my opinion about a game or whatever it is that I'm doing. Can we please find a landing spot? We go through this all the time. Look at all this flat ground here. Why can't I land here? This is all flat ground. Come on. Ugh. I'm telling you, man, sometimes I feel like I just need to go back and grab a small ship. What's bothering me is that it's telling me the little terrain indicator down there is making it seem like it's super flat, but it... Oh, okay, so now we finally got somewhere to land. Land? There we go. All right. So, yeah. If you don't like my content, if you have a problem with the things that I say, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't get on here and say anything that anybody should really be offended by. I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about religion. I don't make fun of people or do any of that stuff. I get on here and I just talk about random stuff that, you know, matters to me. And if you're getting offended because I don't like your video game or I don't like something about your video game, you got some problems, man. There's way more important things for you to get offended about than my opinion on a video game. Like that's some super thin skin. Like I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you have thin skin too, because you're letting people's criticism." Yeah, okay, fine. I guess you can think that way. The honest truth is that I got exasperated and I just don't feel like dealing with it. I'm not offended that people dislike my opinion. I just don't have the patience to deal with other people's drama. I just really don't. Some people's definition, maybe that is thin skin. Okay. I'd rather have thin skin about being impatient about people being ridiculous about things than to actually be truly offended about somebody saying something about a video game. Like I know you may have invested hundreds of hours in your game, but it's just a game, dude. Why are you letting somebody you don't know offend you over something that's not even real? I don't know. I don't get people in general. I think that's just what it is. I struggle to deal with people in general. I've stated that before. I'm not a social person, and I don't have a lot of patience. I don't have a lot of patience for drama. So my policy, for the most part, for this channel has been, I'm just trying to come in here, have fun, share my experiences, and just talk about stuff, you know? And it doesn't need to be a bunch of drama. Other people are making it drama, and so, you know, I'm doing my best for these videos to just try to stick to games or try to stick to topics of discussion that are, I don't want to be bland, but I also don't want to be in that space where I'm triggering a bunch of people. Not because I care about how they feel about things, like I'm not worried about hurting your feelings. It's just, nothing I say here is worth spending exorbitant amounts of time arguing about it. Because it's a game, man. It's a game. Why? Why are we gonna get into fights over a freaking video game? There's plenty of other things that you can go get into fights with that actually have some value, but you're gonna get on here on a whatever. I know I'm repeating myself. I apologize. It's just one of the things I actually feel strongly about is unnecessary drama, and it bothers me to no end. I don't understand it. I mean, I know some of it is just people feel a need to be heard, and fine, go find a subject that's worth being heard about. You'll find very few people who think that a video game is actually worth all this drama that you're creating. There's plenty of other things you could put your time and energy into that would be far more valuable than trying to convince some guy you don't know who doesn't even have that big of a following that you're completely wrong and you're clickbaiting and you're doing this and that and the other things. Like, I could understand if I was like Markiplier or something and I was, you know, and you felt like I was being disingenuous, okay, but I don't even really have that much of a following. I think that's part of the other thing. It's like, do you guys not look at subscriber counts when you see these? Or you hear anybody say anything negative about what it is that you like and you have to say something about it? Like, that just screams insecurity to me. What? Oh, throttle. Okay, I'm like, why are we still flinging ourselves at the ground here? I just wanted to check and see if we can see the bacteria, whatever bacteria this is here. We are going to go ahead and call the episode here because on this planet because we're at 20 minutes, and the amount of time it would take us to get back up into space and jump to another system, and then land is going to put us over my standard. It's going to put us over my standard thing. So, you know, I understand that not everybody is going to enjoy my content, and I'm totally fine with that. If you think I ramble on too much, if you think I complain... Oh, I saw a dirt patch or something over here. I'm not sure if that was bacteria or not. If you feel like I complain too much, or you feel like I ramble on about a topic too much, that's fine. You're free to feel that way. I don't know why you feel the need to let me know about it. You're not going to change my format as long as my channel metrics continue to indicate to me that people are enjoying it. So, you know, I don't understand why people feel... I think maybe they think they're being helpful, but, you know, unless I ask for help, I don't understand why you're trying to inject your opinion. If my channel metrics are telling me that I'm getting a fair, you know, a lot of views compared to what I've traditionally gotten, and I'm getting people telling me that they're looking forward to my next video and all of this other stuff, why do you think I'm going to change what I'm doing because you individually don't like it? I think there's too many people that think that there's too many people that don't understand how YouTube works. Channel creators don't make their content based off of what people say in the comments for the most part. Obviously, you know, if you get enough of the same kind of comment about a video like mine did, then that could have some kind of an effect. But at the same time, you know, before you make that I don't know. I'm preaching to the choir, and it's just going to fall on deaf ears anyways. The people who feel the need to leave those kind of comments are going to leave them regardless of what I say. So, I guess I'm just going to stop going down that road now because it's not going to make any difference. I would like to go ahead and find the rest of the biology here, but I don't see. It's another one. It's one of those ones that are kind of hard to. Oh, here we go. It's one of those ones that are kind of hard to see because the colors kind of look like the rocks do. Alright, so I'm going to come over here because I think this is where I'm going to be able to land. Go over and grab that biology. So, you know, I try to find positive like, I don't go out of my way looking for topics before I start these episodes. I hop on, and then if I have something in mind, I have something in mind, and if I don't, I'll just talk about the game until I stumble across a subject that, you know, catches my attention for a little bit, and I'll talk about that until I'm done talking about it. This particular topic, you know, it is emotionally affecting me, not because I'm offended that people disagree with me, but just the fact that they felt the need to come into my Discord. Like, you're seriously that offended by it that you needed to come in and let me know that. Why'd you turn off your comments, bro? Why'd you turn off your comments, bro? Because it was taking me a long time to respond to the comments, and I didn't want to have to deal with them anymore. So that's why. You don't have to. Why are you coming into my Discord, bro? Why are you coming into my Discord, bro? Like, it really means that much to you that you needed to come into my Discord to say something about it? Like, seriously, I'm still basically nobody. It's not like I have the kind of influence where me posting a video like that actually matters to people. You know what I mean? Like, to enough people that it should matter to you. I don't know. It's just this need people have to be right, and I'm like, you know, not everything's about being right. Sometimes you just need to chill. But, I mean, I guess that's probably one of the big problems with the world today in general, is everybody's got to be right, and you have to agree with me, and whatever, man. Anyways, I know that this is another complaining video. Some of you are going to be fine with that. Some of you are not. Hopefully, you guys got something out of it. Be sure to click the like button if you did, so that the YouTube algorithm knows and sends the video out to more viewers. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your feed, and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click that join button, check out the list of perks that will become available to you should you choose to support the channel, and decide if any of those are right for you. Again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you for the next one.